My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. Okay, so I say that you'll have kind of already seen the last couple little videos I did where you've kind of seen the work I put into things, and I tell you that tonight is just one of those nights that we kind of get along on our work, kind of try to take it a little further as we go, and I say a little places where a little white paint needs to be touched up on the little Collie, I say, and just here around the coat of fur we need to put in a little bit of extra lining in there and kind of get the fur made out a little better, and just kind of work a little way about it to see how light and work can be just a little bit of the ways to go, and when it comes down to a little bit of work and health and things that matter the most, we will just see a little brighter light of day come to us. And all these blessed days have really meant so much because we've been so many places, done so much, accomplished so much. And I tell y'all, for just one little moment, might just kind of get out a little thing that's called a wood burner. And we've kind of got one or two little adjustments to make here. We got the little writing tip on there, and we need to switch over to a skew tip and try to turn this thing on a little bit, heat it up a little more, kind of try to have a little place where the nose shall come right in, and I'm going to turn it down a little bit. You can see I've already put in part of it, but I've got another little part to kind of put right in as well. And oh, I tell you what, it's just kind of like, this is just one little shocking thing, I say. And just like that, make the little nose come in, make one little dot to the middle, try to work something out here up at the front of the mouth, and kind of make a line go just a little further along. And so this is how this shall end, what it shall come down to being. And I say we kind of are getting the Collie just as it ought to be. Oh, I tell y'all, just some work in the mouth. And for all things I work about, there's little works to come. We might even remove this little burning pin, put another one in its place, kind of just turn things up a bit again. And I say just sort of make little lines. And for what we do, I say, kind of try to work things in just a little of the ways. We're kind of making things come along here. And I tell y'all that hopefully we can get things as much evened out as we need them to be. That's what we're aiming to do here. But I say that this is just kind of where we're coming along on the mouth and ears and the whiskers and little things to the face. Like we kind of got little whiskers here and whiskers there. We kind of got some that were kind of a little close to the mouth, but we can manage that a little better. And somehow or another come up here, put another one in this place, come up here, put an extra one in that place, and see how wonderful little dogs can come out to be and make their ways, so we see what it is of their realities. I say, come along, just little ways we join in, do a little work here and there. Kind of think might be a good idea. Let that dry a moment, then come back and perhaps maybe put in the eyes with the rotary tool. Well, I get on this moment to tell you all now that I believe these paints have been given ample time to dry, it seems like, and they're coming along that way. So here's what I'm going to show, what I'm going to do. Kind of take a little bit of a rotary tool and put in the place for the Collie's eye. And so that's where we've worked along here, made the little way to put the eyes right in. I'd say nothing wrong for this moment to come on and try to remove that little pencil mark we made to put the eyes into place. And so I say that these little Collies, they are just wonderful little dogs, and I've heard it said they just seem to be real popular dogs. I'll have a little bit more to share later, but all I can say is that I thank you all for coming on now. I do believe probably for this moment we might try to add a little time here by doing a little something extra, what I don't normally do for a video, but I'd say at this time probably go ahead and put some insignia into things here. And for this moment down here, put little redwood underneath the rear paws. That indicates the kind of wood we make it from, and come down to where we see what it's all going to come down to be. I say we got that little work there made and got a little ways to go further on, and kinda I say like put a little J the P into the dog, and 2024 as for the year it was made, and try to see how a little work shall make a little way to us. And I say that we've kind of got the work put in just as it ought to be. So for all these times, I'll have a lot more to share, a lot more to say, but do believe this is going to wrap up our Collie video. I've got my guild meeting tomorrow, and I've got some scraps to take with me, and we don't know what we're going to carve tomorrow. I mean, I'll just probably have that to decide once I get there, but there will be so much more to show and to learn and to say and to see when it all comes down to just what the work ought to be, and little tags to go underneath that say I choose charity over bitterness. That's my little trademark, you see. But as for now, it's almost time to end, and thank you all for coming on. Can't wait to show you more. Can't wait for you to see more, and the projects will continue. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.